Hello world! I'm Peter Greenwood and welcome to my channel. If you want simple anatomy and biomechanics lessons, and if you feel you need to improve in your studies, subscribe to my channel and watch my videos to help your knowledge grow bigger. Today's topic is about the classification of joints. So there are two types of classifications. One about the synovial content and one about the mobility degree. So in the synovial content is really simple. You have a synovial joint or an asynovial joint. In the mobility degree, we have the mobile, semi-mobile and immobile joints. Today we're going to talk about the synovial joints and what types there is within this classification. And do you want to know what a synovial membrane is? Go back to my previous video where I talked about the elements of joints, the anatomy of joints, and there's the explanation. Now moving on with this video. As I said before, today we're going to talk about the types of synovial joints. There are 6 types of synovial joints. The first one, the gliding joint, in which two plane surfaces slide against each other with no defined axis. We have the example of the acromioclavicular joint in the shoulder. The second is the hinge joint. In this joint, the two bones move along one axis only, like in a door hinge that only moves in one way, like in this door. We have the example of humeral-ulnar joint in the elbow. Then the third is the pivot joint. The pivot joint, we have cylindric articular surfaces that move along one axis or one plane. This is the example of the movement that exists, and the simplest example of this kind of joint is the C1, C2 joint. Fourth, we have the saddle joint, like a saddle of a horse, where a convex and a concave surface attach and move in two axes or two planes. We have the example of the sternoclavicular joint. Then the fifth is the ellipsoid joint, where a condyle is attached to an elliptical cavity. They move in two planes of movement. We have the example of the knee joint, the femorotibial joint, where this exists. Now, sixth but not the least, we have the ball and socket joint, where a spherical surface lies in a socket type of surface. The shoulder joint is the simplest example I can give you that permits the movement in all kinds of planes, so the 3 planes of movement. The joint is the glenohumeral joint. And that's it. It's a short video about the classification of joints, so you can understand better when we're talking about them. Next video is going to be the third part about the types of movements that exist in the joints, the accessory movements and the physiological ones. Stay tuned to understand what's the difference in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment down below any doubts you have and something you want me to talk about, and like this video and share it with your friends. Share the knowledge. Peace.